a timeline of everything we know about the alleged affair between the GMA3 co-hosts, Amy Robach and TJ Holmes, following the publication of photos of the co-workers on what appeared to be a string of romantic outings just after Thanksgiving. Amy Robach and TJ Holmes, co-anchors of ABC's GMA3, What You Need to Know, found themselves the subject of a media frenzy and public speculation. The two were known to be close friends and co-workers on Good Morning America's Third Hour since 2020, but they were also each still married to their respective spouses. Speculation about the alleged affair, the status of their relationship, and their prospects as ABC News staffers abounded in the months that followed. Let's look at a timeline of all we know regarding the alleged liaison between Amy Robach and TJ Holmes. November 30th, pictures of the co-hosts engaging in PDA while on a weekend getaway are released. The Daily Mail first reported the supposed romance between TJ Holmes and Amy Robach by publishing numerous images of the two having drinks at a bar and hanging out at each other's homes. The duo could be seen holding hands in several of the photos as they rode in their Uber, and Holmes seemed to be getting a touch too intimate while on a weekend getaway in upstate New York. After a previous social media post TJ Holmes had made in honor of his and Marilee Fiebig's 10th anniversary went viral. The ABC anchor's statement that despite the fact that December 2, TJ Holmes and Amy Robach returned to GMA3 amid questions about when their relationship turned romantic. The co-hosts seemed to acknowledge the media attention their relationship was getting on the air of GMA3's December 2nd episode. TJ Holmes joked that he wanted the week to keep going and going and going, while Amy Robach replied, "Speak for yourself." The two were forced to deactivate their social media accounts amid backlash from the accusations that they'd engaged in extramarital affairs, despite each having separated from their spouses in August. Reports varied on when exactly the couple's relationship had become more than professional, with Daily Mail alleging they'd been seeing each other since June, when they traveled together to London to cover Queen's Diamond Jubilee. Page 6 said it had been since March, when they trained together for the New York City Half Marathon. However, a source for People claimed nothing happened between the colleagues until after their respective marriages were over. December 2nd, information about TJ Holmes' prior affair began to circulate. Only a few days after the rumored affair came to light, it was discovered that TJ Holmes had previously engaged in a workplace liaison. The married news anchor reportedly had a 3-year romance with a former Good Morning America producer in the spring of 2017. Although specifics were sparse, a third affair with a co-worker, another former ABC employee, was also made public.